in winter for the same cost as living in the UK.
This is priced at £595 per month.
Is that whole?
By renting a piece of paradise.
Unbelievable. Wow, this is amazing.
You could swap sleet and snow for sun and sand.
Right, so let's go and have a look at some properties.
Well, absolutely.
Getaway for Winter teams up sun seekers with a local property expert
Can you see yourself in here?
I can, yeah.
to find their perfect rental retreat.
It's like you're on holiday all the time.
Together, they'll leave no stone unturned
This is unbelievable, isn't it?
in order to find and fund their dream winter getaway.
This is what I was dreaming of and didn't even think existed.
You can't spell Birmingham without burr. Due to its elevated position, it can get much colder than other cities in England. So it may come as no surprise that mother and daughter Celia and Dee want to put their winter clothes in storage and just get away.
Well, she's my mum.
This is my 67-year-old daughter.
My cats are my pride and joy. I love them to pieces and I take them everywhere with me.
Retired hospitality manager Celia has 4 award-winning felines, which she takes to competitions all over the country.
He is a prize-winning specimen and comes from a prize-winning breeder. That is my family, of course, along with my human daughter.
Celia's human daughter Dee lives on her own in Pembrokeshire in Wales, but she drives 4 hours to Birmingham every single week where she works in IT. While she's there, she stays with her mum. And, of course, the cats.
We get on reasonably well.
When it's not so great, we fight. But when it's brilliant, it's brilliant. And we have had some amazing holidays together.
In fact, so amazing. I've never wanted to come back off them.
Well, you know what? For this one,
You might well have to.
Dee and Celia have decided that holidays are one thing, but a 4-month break in the sun over winter is quite another.
Being in a nice warm place, relaxing, not eating stodgy food, just eating nice healthy food.
do you eat stodgy food in England then?
You do in the winter. You've just had a load of stodge today.
It's not just the healthy foods that Celia's looking forward to, as the British winters are starting to take their toll.
I do suffer in the cold quite badly with illnesses, with osteoarthritis. I have a prosthetic knee, so I don't get around terribly well in the cold. So being in a warmer climate will benefit me immensely.
We're taking Mum's 4 cats with us. She won't go anywhere without them.
I think the cats really love the warm weather.
They could have a swim in the pool.
Yes, I'll throw them in the pool and they can have a swim.
So with Celia and her cats desperate for some sunshine, Dee's reasons for going are slightly different. Fed up with making that 4-hour car journey from Wales to Birmingham each week for work, she's calculated that it would be cheaper commuting abroad than driving backwards and forwards.
I'll be commuting each week on a weekly basis. I'll fly in at the beginning of the week and fly out at the end of the week. I've already checked out the flights, and the cost of the flights are even cheaper than a tank of fuel, provided I get them booked quickly.
Living with Dee will be magic. She'll be back here for 3 days, so I'll only have to put up with her for 4 days.
When Dee is back in the UK, she'll be staying at her mum's in Birmingham. If Dee didn't have to come back, Celia might think about renting out her house to offset the costs. For a 3-bedroom semi-detached house of this type, only a short walk from Birmingham town centre, local estate agents estimate she could charge around £850 per month. Now, as it stands, they'll still make savings on electricity, gas and petrol costs by being away. Taking all of that into account, they've decided to put aside £500 to £800 per month for accommodation. They know how to make it happen, and they also know where they want to go. Well, kind of.
I've never been to Cyprus before. I've always fancied it, actually.
Be an adventure.
You've never been before either, have you?
No.
I've never heard a bad remark from anybody that's been to Cyprus. They've all said how beautiful it is.
Instead of being bogged down in Birmingham, Dee and Celia are really looking forward to being sun-kissed in Cyprus. The island of Cyprus attracts over 3 million visitors a year, with winter temperatures rarely dipping below 18 degrees. And on the southwesterly edge, Paphos is a hotspot for winter sun-seekers. It's said to be the birthplace of Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty and love. Paphos seduces its visitors with majestic landscapes, stunning beaches and historic treasures. Rental properties range from modern beachfront apartments to traditional villas throughout the region's many, many rural villages. Prices drop significantly in the winter months, and looking to find a property that Dee and Celia will fall in love with is Julie Nicolaou.
I have lived in Paphos all my life, since I was 5 years old actually, because I was actually born in Nicosia, which is the capital of Cyprus. We're a big family. It's me, my husband and my 3 kids, and the rest of the family, which all of us about 13.
Julie works for a family-run property management company on the island and is confident that in Paphos there's something for everybody.
There is a big variety of units. You can find villas, apartments, either at the beach or up in the mountains or even in the traditional villages. My favorite part of the job is meeting new people. This is what I do, this is what I love.
Dee and Celia are standing by to tell Julie exactly what they'll be looking for in a winter rental. And as only one of them will be joining her on the search, let her know which one of them she'll be meeting.
Hello! Hello!
Hello, hi, my name is Julie. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Julie! I'm Dee. And I'm Celia.
So is this your first time on the island or you've been here before?
It's my first time.
And my first time.
Actually, Paphos seduces all his visitors, so if you come once, you'll be back again.
Paphos is really sounding good already.
What kind of property are you looking for?
I think we're both looking for a bungalow or a villa near to the local tavernas, near to shops.
Due to Celia's mobility issues, they're looking for a bungalow or villa that's close to local amenities and doesn't require climbing a lot of stairs.
I'd probably be better with a downstairs bedroom.
A downstairs bedroom, okay.
Ideally, they would also like a property with lots of space, a sea view, and of course a room to work from for Dee.
For me, it's important to have 3 bedrooms as a minimum because I work from home a couple of days a week, so I'll be working from the property.
And having not been to Cyprus before, they would like Julie to show them a mix of properties from modern to traditional.
It would be nice to look at something in a fishing village.
Okay.
I'm sure I'll find a nice fisherman to take me fishing for fish.
Okay.
Well, what else would you fish for?
Wow, you never know. Julie, we've also got 4 cats. That will affect our search in having an enclosed garden or an enclosed area where they can be safe.
So enclosed garden for them not to go away, I assume,
Yes.
yeah? Okay. Your budget approximately?
Between 500 and 800 pounds. We could stretch it a little further. If Mum walked into the property and went, wow, I'd push it up to 1,000.
Okay.
And I'll be a person that's going to be meeting you and hopefully looking at some nice properties.
I'll see what I can do, and looking forward to see you, Mrs. Celia, as well, when you come over. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Dee and Celia are hoping that Julie will show them exactly what they want, and maybe that's something extra.
Do you reckon she could find us a couple of fellas as well while she's there?
No, I'll do that myself. I shall do that one myself.
Oh, look out, Paphos. Celia and Dee have set aside up to £800 a month for accommodation, although for a wow property they would consider going higher. They're looking for a bungalow or a villa with a third bedroom or area for Dee to work in. They would prefer it not to have a lot of stairs and to be close to the town, so that Celia wouldn't have to walk too far. And lastly, they would like a secure enclosed garden so that those gorgeous cats can safely stretch their legs in the sunshine. It's Dee who'll be staying behind to work while Celia looks for the perfect fella. I mean, of course, property. Around 2,500 miles from Birmingham, in the picturesque paradise of Paphos, Celia has arrived, and already she's feeling the benefits of a little bit of sunshine. She left Dee and her own cats late last night, but it hasn't taken long to make some new little friends.
It's glorious waking up in this beautiful sunshine. Plenty of cats around to see, lovely birds, the sea, the food. Absolutely glorious.
Julie is en route to pick up Celia and get the search underway.
I'm on my way now to meet Celia. It has not been very easy to find what Celia is looking for, as she's looking for villas with one floor with no steps. In Cyprus it's a bit difficult because all the villas are in 2 stories. The hardest part of the search is the enclosed gardens for the cats. Cyprus is a safe place, so the majority of the properties don't have an enclosed garden. So I just hope that she will like the properties I have found for her.
Hello, Julie.
Hi, Celia.
Lovely
Nice
to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
We're going to look at some nice properties, aren't we?
Yes, let's get the 2 started then.
Let's get going.
Julie has 4 properties to show Celia. At each one, Celia will video call Dee back in the UK to show her around.
So what do you think so far?
Oh, I like it.
I like the sound of
I
that.
like the weather. I like the food.
Celia just can't wait to tuck into the famous Cypriot cuisine, and Julie has a recommendation.
Yeah, my parents own a restaurant and it's just only 5 minutes drive from this property we're going to look at.
I can just pop round.
That's
Every
right.
day.
Even for lunch, yeah.
Oh, that would
Enjoying
be
the family.
lovely.
Enjoying the family. Okay, this property I'm taking you now, it's in the Upper Paphos. We call it the Old City.
Paphos was the 2017 European Capital of Culture, due in no small part to its historic old town. A bustling town centre, it blends beautifully the old and new.
There's restaurants, bars.
With all the amenities Celia would need right on her doorstep.
So you're mainly near everywhere.
All right.
It's a perfect introduction to the culture and vibrant life that Paphos provides.
What I'm going to show you now, it's an apartment. I know you asked for a villa, but this is an 1-floor apartment, so I thought I'd give it a go and show it to you.
Okay.
So let's go ahead, have a quick look, and then you tell me your thoughts, yeah?
Will do.
Okay.
Celia and Dee did have their hearts set on a villa, but with no single-storey villas on the market, the ground floor positioning of this apartment might offer them exactly what they need. This bright 2-bedroom apartment features an open-plan kitchen living area, perfect for Celia to get around in.
It's a fully equipped kitchen with everything you need.
It comes with 2 large double bedrooms with plenty of storage and 2 modern bathrooms.
Walk-in shower, that's the surprise for
That
you.
would be okay, yes.
Whilst it doesn't have the 3rd bedroom Dee wanted to work from, there is the possibility of setting up an alfresco office with a gorgeous sea view and easy access to the pool.
It's nice, and it's nice and close to the pool. So how much is this going to cost us?
Okay. The price is £600 a month.
So, at £600 a month, the apartment comes well under Celia and Dee's £800 budget. And as Celia has another look around, back in the UK, Dee has nipped out on her lunch break to a nearby hotel to await her mum's first video call. She's desperate to find out how she's got on and if they're both any closer to their dream winter getaway.
I'm very excited about this search. I don't think it will be an easy search for them. I think we've got quite a criteria checklist, which I think they might find quite challenging.
Hi Dee, how are you?
Hi, Mum!
Is the cats all right?
The cats are grand.
Right, so I'm going to show you around this property now.
Come on then, get on with it.
Right. This is the dining area.
That's a good size.
This is an apartment right in the heart of Paphos. It's next to every amenity you can think of. And one level, no steps for Celia.
What do you think?
Yeah, good sized bedroom, fitted wardrobes. Show me the swimming pool and the garden.
The only negative thing about it is that it doesn't have an enclosed garden for the cats and that it's an apartment. I know they're looking for a villa, but I just hope that I will change their mind a bit.
This is the outside space. This is the lovely view.
It's not got an enclosed garden. It's certainly not secure for the cats.
I'd have to have somewhere out here that they'd have to stay in, which wouldn't really be fair to them. Be defeating the object.
We need an enclosed garden for the cats. This is an absolute definite no for me. But beautiful apartment, just not for us, I don't think.
No.
Bye, Mum.
See you. Love you.
Love
Bye.
you.
Bye.
So how did the call went with Dee?
It went very well.
Yeah.
She did like the apartment, but just not for us.
Okay.
Not suitable for the cats. But if we were on our own, she said, or if she was on her own, it would be ideal because it's right in the centre.
I was absolutely adamant that I didn't want an apartment. However, it is an apartment, but it's ground floor and it's walking distance. So it's really thinking about what and where you're prepared to compromise and where you can and cannot compromise and looking at those differences. Sadly, with this one, we cannot compromise on the enclosed garden.
Despite offering Celia a comfortable living space, it's become very clear who comes first in this family. Available to rent for £600 a month, the apartment is within walking distance to shops and restaurants and wouldn't require Celia to climb a lot of stairs. However, an enclosed garden seems to be their number one concern. So the search continues to find something that will be perfect for the cats. Celia's cats will be joining, believe it or not, the estimated 1.5 million stray cats in Cyprus. This staggering amount means that on the island, there are now more cats than human beings. And back on the search, Julie and Celia are on their way to their next property, where Celia's hoping to see something more suitable for their whiskered companions.
Okay, this property I'm about to show you now, it's a villa. It's located in Peia village, which is one of the biggest villages in Paphos.
Around 10 miles from Paphos town, nestled on the west coast of Cyprus, Peia village sits in the hills inland from the popular Coral Bay.
And is it quite busy in the winter here, or...?
Yes, got everything you can think of.
Originally a rural farming community, it's grown into a municipality with countless restaurants and tavernas offering traditional Cypriot cuisine.
What are they building here, Julie?
Here is the stadium, actually.
Celia could even be out on the terraces each week to support the local team and cheer them on.
Yes, I'm getting excited now.
It's a perfect way to experience traditional village life whilst not feeling too isolated, and can be just what Dee and Celia are looking for.
This is your villa.
It's beautiful.
It comes in 2 stories, I'm afraid,
lovely.
but still it's a villa.
We have to compromise somewhere, so...
Okay.
But it's lovely. Really
So,
nice.
Shall we just go and have a look
Yes,
at it?
yes, please.
Go on then.
In order to get the villa they really hoped for, it seems that Celia is willing to compromise on having stairs, and this villa will afford them a lot more space. The spacious 3-bedroom villa has enough room for their cats to run around to their heart's content.
Oh, this is nice.
It features a large open-plan kitchen, perfect for Celia to prepare some local delicacies.
I could try a few Cypriot recipes, but I could even just get takeaways and just pretend, couldn't I? That'd be even better.
Upstairs there are 3 bright double bedrooms, one of which Dee could use for work.
I think this could be Dee's room, but I can always move in when she's gone.
Okay.
Each bedroom features its own private balcony with stunning views of the surrounding area.
That's the stadium, isn't it? The football stadium.
That's right.
I don't need to buy a ticket. I can just come and watch it from here.
With their own private pool, it gives Celia and Dee everything they were looking for.
I really like this one.
But most importantly, does Celia think the outside space will be suitable for the cats?
So you can see that it's an enclosed garden, so do you think the cats will be all right here?
We can improvise by getting some netting around on the top there. I think this would be fine.
Yeah, cool.
Very nice.
The price to this property is £912 a month, including utilities.
Utilities for a property of this type in winter can average out to around £140 a month. So with that taken care of, the villa does come in around Dee and Celia's £800 budget.
You've really done yourself proud.
With some netting, Celia is very confident they can make the outside space safe for the cats. However, will Dee think differently?
Hello! How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Here we are, outside. Wow. And this is the main living room. There's a sofa here, a nice little coffee table there.
Looks brilliant, amazing. It's ticking my boxes.
Viewing with Celia went brilliant. I was actually really pleased because she really looked so excited about the property.
Oh, that's nice, Paul.
It's lovely, isn't it? And look, we've got a barbecue, a Barbie, just for you.
This property actually ticks all the boxes for Celia and Dee. It comes in 2 floors. It's got a private swimming pool.
Is the pool heated?
Unfortunately, no, but I'll put some hot water bottles in if you like.
The only negative thing about it is that you probably need a little bit of netting around the enclosed garden for the cats not to run away.
So is there anywhere enclosed for the cat?
Well, this is quite enclosed.
How tall is that wall? Can see that's about 3 foot.
You'll see that the cats have got rather a long drop down.
Oh, even better. Let's let them kill themselves while they're escaping.
We can have that catified very, very easily. What do you think of it?
It's a wonderful size, got a great pool, plenty of outside space. The only reservation I've got is how secure it could be made for the cats, but definitely a contender for me.
I think it's a possible contender for me as well, subject to the cats.
Excellent. Yay.
So I'll speak to you later.
OK, bye.
Bye.
How did it go with Dee?
Very good.
Yes?
She liked it. She's a little bit concerned about if the cats are going to be safe here, but I think that's just something we're going to have to come to terms with and see if it can be made safe.
Good, excellent.
So, subject to some cat proofing, Julie's on to a winner with property number 2. Available to rent for £912 a month, including bills, Dee and Celia have the villa they wanted with an extra bedroom for Dee, right next to local shops and tavernas. Celia seems very happy with the outdoor space, although Dee might just need some more convincing. In wintertime, rental prices in Paphos plummet, as property owners struggle to fill the spaces left after the high season ends. And if you get in early, there are some great deals to be had. Take this luxury 4-bedroom villa, complete with games room and sauna. An extensive outdoor area offers spectacular hilltop views, and it's yours to rent for £2,500 a week in winter, down from £5,500 in the summer months. Or if your budget stretches a little bit further, you could rent this gorgeous 5-bedroom villa set in the stunning Aphrodite Hills. With its own private gym and heated infinity pool, it's on the market for around £5,500 a week in winter, down from £11,000 in peak summer. It's not just the cut price deals that make travelling abroad in winter an attractive prospect. With most of the tourists gone, you can experience a more authentic way of life and try living like a local.
Hello!
Welcome.
Now today, Julie has organised for Celia to spend an afternoon with her dad Andreas at his restaurant, so Celia can finally sample some of that authentic Cypriot food that she's been so desperate to try.
Am I all ready for cooking? I'm
Yes,
in your
yeah,
hands.
that's all right. Please.
Thank you. What are we cooking today?
Now we go to cook afelia.
Thalia.
Traditional meat. We have the black olive oil. We use always olive oil.
Andrea's sumptuous Cypriot surprise is a pork afeya.
That's it?
Now we start to cook.
It's a traditional recipe passed down through the generations, and it comprises of pork, crushed coriander and lots of red wine.
And a little taste of the wine before we cook with it, because if it's no good wine, no cook.
Cypriot cuisine is influenced by both Greek and Turkish cuisine, although it's probably best known for being the home of the squeaky cheese halloumi.
This is the first minister of Emporio.
Oh, right. And this is you?
I am.
Are you very good looking?
Yeah. I was a young boy.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
The Cypriot cuisine is everything Celia was hoping for and more.
Oh, I could get very used to this. I could be here every day.
Now, thanks to Andreas, she has an authentic Cypriot recipe she can try herself.
Thank you.
All the best.
All she needs now is a kitchen to cook it in. Back on the search. With the last two properties giving Dee and Celia a taste of modern living, Julie now wants to show Celia what a traditional Cypriot life would look like. And so far, Celia's been enjoying cat spotting along the way.
This property we're going to have a look at today, it's in a very graphic traditional village. The village is called Mesana.
Mesana village sits around 20 miles inland from the coast.
It's a very small village.
A quiet and rural community, Mesana offers breathtaking views of the surrounding countryside that seem to go on forever and ever.
Does look really traditional.
It's not the traditional fishing village Celia had hoped to meet some fishermen in, although she still could have her pick of the eligible bachelors.
The scenery, the views are absolutely beautiful.
Space for a cat-proof garden is less of a premium out here, and Julie's hoping that the property will give them the wow factor that they're looking for.
We're now in the countryside.
It's lovely.
What do you
Very
think?
nice.
Yes, so here we are.
Oh, this looks nice.
And actually, 100 years ago, it used to be the school of the village, and then it was taken over by the family. Let's go have a look at it.
Oh, how nice.
The stunning two-bedroom converted schoolhouse has an extensive outdoor area with a private pool.
Wow, this is gorgeous.
Lined with olive and pomegranate trees, the high walls mean that Celia's cats would have their work cut out trying to escape.
I am lost for words. It's beautiful.
The inside has been very stylishly modernised while still retaining its original features.
This is the sort of place I could live in.
Now, whilst there are stairs, a secure banister means they will be safe for Celia to climb.
Oh, this is beautiful.
It features 2 large double bedrooms and a private terrace looking out over the garden.
Okay, so I know it's only 2 bedrooms, but do you think Dee will be able to use this balcony as her working space on a sunny day?
Oh, I think so. It would be lovely.
For this baby, it's £1,000 monthly.
At £1,000 a month, it's quite a bit above Celia and Dee's £800 budget. But they did say that for a real wow property, they could stretch to £1,000. But will Dee think it's wow enough?
Hi, Dee. How are you? Hi, Mum. You right? I'm fine. Do you want to have a look around this property?
Come on then, let's get on with it.
As you'll see, we have a nice little swimming pool in front of us.
That looks lovely.
We can catify this garden, and it has got a high wall.
Celia thought the property is fine. She really liked it. She really liked the fact that there's a big garden and a lot of space for the cats.
Dee, what do you think of that?
Yes, it's really nice. It's a nice traditional property.
Now, you will notice we've got a big white thing here. It's a telescope.
You mean we can spy on the neighbours?
Yeah, could do something like that, you know.
Can I ask you a funny question?
Yeah.
What does it smell like?
It smells nice.
Does it smell traditional?
No, but you can smell the outside in here.
My only concerns is that is the top of their budget, and it could be a bit remote for them.
Did you say it's far out, the location? Where is it?
It's a half an hour from Pathos.
Is it walking
It's
distance?
a little coffee shop.
Is it walking distance to anything?
To the coffee shop on the corner.
And what price is it, Mum?
£1,000 a month. Yes, I thought exactly the same as your face is telling me.
Wow.
I must admit, although it's beautiful, it's in a lovely location, it is way over budget.
OK.
OK, then. Well, I think it's a goodbye for now.
OK, look forward to the next property. Have a good rest of the day. Bye, Mum.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay then, Celia, tell me, what do you think about the property?
Oh, she thought it was lovely. On reflection, I don't think it's suitable. It's too far out and it's very expensive.
Julie took a gamble on this being the wow property, but I'm afraid it hasn't quite paid off. Available to rent for £1,000 a month, it gave Celia her dream garden for keeping the cats safe. But they found the location to be a bit too remote, and for £1,000 a month, they would have liked to have had their 3rd bedroom. Julie has one more property to show Celia, but has she saved the best for last? Dee and Celia will be tapping into a lower-priced winter rental market in Cyprus compared with back home, with rental prices in Birmingham being over 150% higher than in Paphos. And it's not just the rent. Dee and Celia can expect to pay around £50 less on utilities while they're away in the sun. Cruising down the back roads of Paphos, Julie and Celia are on their way to the 4th and final property.
Say hi.
Hi!
Living way out in the sticks just wasn't right for them, so Julie's brought Celia back to where all the action is.
The property we're looking at today, it's located in Tara village. It's one of the biggest village as well.
The views are lovely.
Around 6 miles from Paphos town centre, the village of Tala blends traditional Cypriot living with modern convenience.
The village itself has a lot of restaurants, local tavernas.
Known for its welcome cool breezes and spectacular views over the Mediterranean, Celia is sure to feel right at home.
My dad's restaurant is only a kilometre away.
Oh,
so...
that's all right then. Does he do delivery?
An ancient village with lots going on. But will the property live up to its surroundings?
So here we are for our last villa.
Yes, I'm driven straight to the front door and
Not
parked.
working. So what do you think so far from the exterior? You think?
So far it's nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's go in then.
Thank you.
This generously sized 3-bedroom villa is custom built for modern living.
Oh, I like this. This is nice.
The living area opens out onto a brand new modern kitchen, complete with everything Dee and Celia would need.
Oh, wow, it's a new oven.
Yeah.
Wow.
Upstairs, each of the 3 double bedrooms has its own private balcony with views over the neighbourhood.
Oh, this is lovely. I could wave to the neighbours. Hello, we're having a barbecue.
The villa is big, bright and beautiful.
Julie, could you just text Dee and tell her I'm staying? And she can just follow over with the cats.
But will Celia be as impressed with the outside space?
So you've got lovely outdoor furniture.
Julie, this is absolutely beautiful. You totally excelled yourself. It's gorgeous. There's plenty of room for us. It's nice and cosy. That wall is a little bit concerning because it's quite low. We'd probably need to have some kind of netting along there. Overall, I think it's excellent. I have just a couple of little niggles, and that's a banister and the netting here.
During the walk around, Celia did notice that there wasn't a secure rail leading up the stairs. So Julie will contact the owners to see if one can be installed, because aside from a couple of alterations, the property is ticking all of their boxes, as long as the price is right.
Okay, I'm sure you're gonna love the price because it comes to $780 a month.
How much?
$780 a month.
Oh, well, if she doesn't like it, I'll stay here on my own.
At £780 a month, it comes just under Celia and Dee's £800 budget. Celia seems just ready to move in. All she needs now is for Dee to agree.
So, this is the outside area, and it's a big swimming pool, absolutely beautiful. And there's a big high wall, so the cats can't get out. Lovely views to the mountains.
The outside looks lovely, the best one we've seen so far.
But it's got a dishwasher, washing machine, a brand new cooker, brand new fridge freezer. Everything is brand new.
The cats will love running around and playing football in there.
That's exactly what I thought.
Thankfully, Dee and her mum seem to be on the same page.
This might be nice for your office.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
With the 3rd bedroom Dee was looking for, and the location being so close to all the local amenities, it almost seems just too good to be true.
We don't have a rail, but we think we can overcome that one as well.
But it will all hinge on whether the owners will be willing to make the alterations Celia would need.
Right, Dee, so I think we've got a lot to talk about. This is possibly a contender.
OK, Mum, so we've got lots to think about and lots to talk about.
So I'll speak to you later.
Speak to you later, love you, bye.
Speak to you later, love you, bye.
Hi,
Julie.
I'm back.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, that was lovely.
Yeah, how did it go with Dee?
Dee thought it was lovely. We need to chat about the couple of things to do with the cats. If it works out all right, then it could be in as a strong contender.
Excellent, good.
Thank you.
And that's exactly what Julie wanted to hear. Available to rent for £780 a month, Property 4 is in the right location and even has the extra room for Dee's office. If they can resolve the handrail issue, it will be another serious contender to consider in the mix. As the sun sets in Cyprus, Celia's time in Paphos is coming to an end. Tomorrow, Celia will be reunited with her beloved cats and, of course, Dee.
Oh, it looks great.
Thank you.
And then comes the big decision whether any of the properties they've seen have been suitable enough to make them pack up their bags and spend winter in the sunshine.
So how was your experience so far?
On the whole, it's been a wonderful experience.
Between the food, the sunshine and of course the stray cats, Celia has found a new home in Cyprus, but choosing a rental property might be trickier.
What did you think about the properties we've seen, Celia?
I think there's two contenders. The cats are the priority, so it's got to be a secure garden.
Julie's been in touch with the owners of the properties and they have agreed to install extra netting for the cats if needed.
You have noticed that the majority of the properties are in 2 levels.
Yeah.
The owner of the last property in Tala Village has also agreed to fit a handrail up the stairs.
I'm not really sure what she feels is the best of the two because we haven't really spoken.
All that's left is to talk it over with Dee and then start the preparations for their dream winter in Paphos.
I'm here to live and enjoy it, and that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, cheers.
Celia and Dee couldn't wait to pack up the cats and jet off to a warmer climate.
They could have a swim in the pool.
Yes, I'll throw them in the pool and they can have a swim.
With Dee staying behind, it was up to Celia to find them exactly what they wanted.
We're going to look at some nice properties, are we?
Yes, let's get the two started then.
Let's get going.
Despite it not being a villa, Julie hoped the ground floor apartment might just win them over.
It's nice and close to the pool.
But soon realised where Dee and Celia's main priority lay.
We need an enclosed garden for the cats. This is an absolute definite no.
The villa in Payao village gave them everything they wanted, although Dee had kitty concerns surrounding the outside space.
Let's let them kill themselves while they're escaping.
The converted Masana schoolhouse had the wow factor. But for Dee and Celia, it was wow for all the wrong reasons.
I thought exactly the same as your face is telling me. It is way over budget.
So Julie took Celia out of the countryside to see another property that was almost perfect.
Julie, could you just text Dee and tell her I'm staying? She can just follow over with the cats.
Dee and Celia have seen it all in Cyprus. But did any of the properties impress them enough to make them escape the winter and take their felines to the sunshine? They went for it and contacted the owners about taking out a lease on the villa in Tala Village. Unfortunately, shortly after, the owners had to take it off the market due to a family emergency. However, Dee and Celia did make it over to Cyprus with the cats to continue their search. Sadly, they didn't find anything that was suitable, so they returned to the UK. But having had a taste of the winter sun, there's always next year.